What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Be Great Academy. And today we have a special episode. Today we're here with not just any gym, but if you ask me, it's got to be the best gym in Vegas for sure. But we're here with EoS Fitness St. Rose, and not just any place, but a place where they only create loyal, lifelong fans and exercise practitioners. And we don't just have members here today. We actually have the staff in with us. We have the GM, the FM, and one of the best trainers there. And I say one of the best because they have so many great ones there. Shout out to Tori. We still see you there, okay? But today I have the pleasure of introducing the family, the one and only EoS Fitness St. Rose. Let's make sure we can give it up for them today. Yes. Yes. So before we get into it, first, how's everybody going today? How was it at the gym today? I know it's Friday. Was it crazy today? How was it for you guys?
It was crazy today. Friday was actually like a Monday today. It was pretty packed in there today.
Yeah, every day. Every day.
It's pretty steady right now.
No, I understand that. So tell me, I know that you guys are all at St. Rose right now. How long have you guys been working on the team together?
We opened the gym together.
We opened the gym together. So that's our baby right there. That gym is our everything.
So 5 years in December, we've been at St. Rose.
Yep. And then a year before that at a different gym location as well.
Corey's been with us about almost 2 years?
Yeah, almost 2 years coming November.
2 years? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. And so tell me, before we even get into the memberships or the training, what does EoS mean to you guys personally?
Personally to me, family. I've been with the company 10 years now, so it's family, it's connections. We meet a lot of people, not only in the company, but also in the gym every day, people from all walks of life. So just, getting to know the members, and then, the longer you're with the company, you get to know the upper staff. So just the connections you meet with at EoS, I would say.
Absolutely.
No, 100%. I think one is going to be family for sure. The other one I think is community. I mean, not just, for ourselves with the staff, but everybody else is pretty much like family in that building anyway. But I think the other thing is the opportunity, to be honest with you.
Keyword.
You know what I mean? Opportunity is huge, not just for us to continue to grow and level up as people, but just to see other people that have never been in the gym and have no idea what this is and no idea what fitness even means to them and how it's going to integrate in their lives, and but opportunity to kind of, for lack of better words, be great, So
Absolutely.
I think it's big on opportunity.
Absolutely. I heard you say keyword. I know you're one of the trainers there. Could you touch on that a little bit when he says opportunity?
Yeah, man, I look at it really as like an opportunity to serve your purpose. Because, again, people are coming in there, they're needing help with their mental, with their health, just with so many aspects with their life in general. And it's an opportunity for you to apply discipline, patience, tolerance, find understanding, because everyone is different, but we all the same though, brother. When you train, brother, if you look around, we all got 5 hands. If we all taking a deep breath right now, it's gonna load up our lungs, right, with air. So everyone that I see is like, this is an opportunity for me to serve my purpose, because I know that you need help. I know what pain feels like. And for me, it's like, man, if I can reach one, teach one, and just show a person, hey, you're capable of coming in here, getting your workout in. You don't got to start off and be working out like me or Jason or like you. No, fam, you go at your speed, but you got to understand that in here, you got to be patient with yourself. So.
Absolutely. So my question is, I've been in Vegas since 2018, and from the moment I've moved out here, one thing I've noticed is Vegas has a lot of gyms out here. Like, we'll be honest, okay? So my question to you guys is, of all the gyms in Vegas, why should people come to EoS Fitness St. Rose?
I think for us, it's just going back to opportunity. We just want to make sure that we create the best environment to make people feel comfortable and safe. You know what I mean? I think it comes down to having good educated people to help you develop good habits before we develop any bad ones on our own, disguised as good habits. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm a big believer that every single gym, no matter where it is going to be a good opportunity for you and be a good environment, as long as you're there for the right reasons. But I'm proud of what we've done, and I think we have a good track record to be able to prove that, so.
I want to say our gym is a vibe at St. Rose. Any gym, I mean, if you come into our gym, it's a vibe and everybody's welcome. Even the people that's never been to a gym before, people who are just started working out, people who have a history of working out, anybody, old, young, it doesn't matter. Who comes in there, it's going to be fun, it's going to be welcoming, it's going to be a vibe, you're going to have fun. You're going to see people with smiles on their face when you come in, people who remember your name, so.
And I mean, I know you said you've been there for 2 years, right?
Yeah, almost 2 years come November.
So kind of like tagging along off of that, what's something that you're most proud about being at this location?
Oh, brother. You want to go there? man, for one, just meeting brothers, that are not my brothers, but they treat me like a brother. The way, like, how they brought me in, because again, you don't know me, you don't know my background, it's like, is he a good trainer or not? And the way they made me feel comfortable, how they introduced me to everyone, it was very welcoming for me. And come from my background, as you guys know, I'm gonna get deeper into that later. But for me, fam, there's a saying, it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared, right? So whenever someone comes in, it's an opportunity for me to give them confidence. They're coming in lacking hope, probably like just lost in life, trying to find a way. They know they have a journey, but they don't have no roadmap. They don't have direction, right? So with us as a team, fam, we educate and we're trying to inspire, we're trying to influence, we're trying to really give them that life that they've been seeking once again, but not what you used to have. You about to have something even better. Okay. And that's what really grabs their attention. So for me, fam, it's like when you come in, we want to make sure that you know what you're getting A1 quality energy.
Mm-hmm. So, and when you kind of think about that from the fitness side, Antonio, outside of just coming in and just hitting weights and leaving, what are you guys really trying to create with your personal training staff?
So I'll tell you, that kind of hits close to home, and I'll tell you why. So I'm obsessed with this, right? I'm obsessed with fitness. Corey's obsessed with fitness. Jason is obsessed with fitness. Like, it is a big deal for us to make sure that not only are we obsessed with this, but we're creating a culture of obsessiveness, right? To allow people to be in here consistently 24/7 and honestly see results. That way you actually want to keep coming back into the gym.
Just like
That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's going to keep you coming back in to work out and make something happen, right?
Yeah.
So
consistency over time equals results.
Yeah.
Where'd you
You
hear
know what I'm
that?
saying?
Where'd you hear that?
And so this question is for all of you guys. What's something about EoS Fitness that you think members are sleeping on right now?
Man, there's a lot. There is a lot.
Is it an amenity? Is it a program? Is it the kids club? Do they, what do you think they're sleeping on?
I'll tell you right now, it's the one thing that everybody's, and it's different for everybody. You know what I mean? I think you have to try different things, and people are so stuck in their ways sometimes, myself included. You know what I mean? If you take the opportunity to try something different, try a different variation of recovery, try a different style of exercise, try a different class, something like that, right? That's what they're sleeping on, is trying something different. Mm-hmm. And that's what we want to make sure that we make comfortable for people to come in and be okay to do that.
And that's what we bring to the table. Mm-hmm. I mean, classes, training, you got functional training, you got the turf, you got the recovery rooms, you got the pool. There's so many different variations of equipment you can use, or very many things you can use that EoS has.
And not to
that other gyms don't have.
Not to cut you off, I apologize. You mentioned classes though. What are some of the classes that you guys offer? Yoga,
Zumba, Pilates.
Which we're now including Reformer Pilates too, which is
okay.
a huge market. We're now tapping into High Rocks, a partnership we just did too.
Yes, partner with High Rocks.
Aqua fitness classes, my man's specialty.
Aqua
so it's
calisthenics.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse us. We're gonna make sure we put that down.
My bad.
Cycling classes.
Yeah, aqua bikes. So
aqua bike classes.
Incorporating, bikes in the water, which is next to none. It's very, very, very different. And
it's definitely something different there.
It confuses people sometimes. They walk past the pool, they see bikes in the pool, and it's so cool because it works.
For seniors, We got classes
Seniors,
for seniors,
senior
fitness
specifically for seniors. So
I know that's got to be big because I imagine like some seniors may not feel comfortable getting in classes with younger clientele just because they may be moving too fast or just not feeling comfortable in general. So I imagine having it for them specifically definitely has to benefit, right?
to be honest, when we get new members, if they're a senior that comes in and wants a tour, once they get the tour and they see it's a mixture of young and seniors, they're like, oh yes, this is it for me, because they can see their peers as well in the gym.
So what's something that somebody who's never stepped in EoS Fitness before would assume about the gym before they walked in?
It's crazy because the fitness industry, the fitness industry has so many different reputations, right? And I think the one thing is it's always busy. Somebody's always, there's too many. Yeah, everything's taken, and there's a lot of people just gym bros and this and that in the gym. When it's pretty much the complete opposite. I used to do something with my clients, and Jason's seen it when we do it on tours and things like that to get people comfortable, right? Is everybody thinks as soon as you walk in, everybody's looking at you, right? They think everybody's like judging you and paying attention. It is genuinely made. This building is made for all like-minded people to come in and better themselves. The last thing, respectfully, that they're focused on is you, right? That's the last thing you should ever be worried about, but it's the biggest concern, I think, for most people, right? So we would have them take the sled, right? We would have them push the sled right in the middle of the gym, right?
And
Stop them halfway, have them stand up and look around, right? There's nobody paying attention to them, right? If anything, it's
They'll probably sit up and like, oh, I guess you're right.
Nobody's looking at you.
What's great, if anything, is Corey saying, yeah, you got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cheering them on, right? Which is the coolest thing ever. And that's where the culture begins. That's where the addiction to health and fitness and wellness and bettering themselves begins. And then it's our job to keep it going, So to answer your question, I think it's the misinterpretation.
Member base is a lot of people who are trying to better themselves every day rather than hang out at a gym. You know what I mean? Some people go to the gym and hang out. I think if you find that St. Rose, people are there to better themselves. They're there. The members are encouraging other members. Not only is it just the staff, I think the members too.
Yeah, it's funny you guys say that. I think a perfect example of the wrong impression being like sent out to people was I saw on social media recently, like there was a guy in you guys' gym that someone had posted was like, this guy's like flipping all over the place and he's talking to everyone, but I know like any of the members who actually knows that guy, and I've had the past experience to like actually get to meet him as well too, knows he's one of the nicest people in the world. But I think like that's an easy example of like how you could see something on social media and have no idea what really is happening there without actually being there.
Right.
That's exactly it. If anything, and that's to like talk about that story. That's exactly what it was. People were saying that he feels uncomfortable was talking to everybody, and and just wasn't there for the right reasons, right? And then you start looking at the comments of people saying that is 100% false. Talk to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Talk to the guy, and he's there offering support to people, picking up their weights for him, cleaning up after the gym, because this is also his home. You know what I mean?
Well, also asking us if we need anything.
If we need anything. Every single day.
Even me, I looked at the comments, and if anything, it speaks volume to how much of a family you guys are creating at St. Rose. Because everyone could have easily just hopped in and agreed with the other guy, but no, people were really fighting for this guy. Like everyone's like, no, that's not him. You don't know what you're talking about. And I think it just speaks volumes to how much people really look out for each other over there.
Other members were coming up to me angry at the guy.
Angry? Angry. Like, why would somebody say that about this?
Angry
you know
for that
I mean?
guy. Yeah, they were angry.
Yeah, like, where's he at? Is he okay?
Right.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the person that's watching this that still hasn't started yet, right? So let's say I'm somebody who I've been thinking about working out, but I've been hesitant on it. I keep seeing the billboards and I keep seeing the flyers on IG and I keep thinking about it. But, this Thursday, I know you guys have closeout coming out. Let's say this is the day I decided I want to come in. What happens once I walk into the door of St. Rose?
Welcome in. Come on in. You at the party?
Yeah.
Do it. Nothing to it but to do it, baby. Shoot, you're in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
You think we're over exact? That is exactly it. Word for word every single time. You're gonna get greeted at the front. You know what I mean? You're gonna make sure that people are taken care of. You make sure if you need anything,
You'll get a tour.
You get the tour,
the grand tour.
You'll meet the staff. You'll get to meet the members. You'll get to see everything that we offer. You know.
And open house is really for members to bring anybody that's not a member. It's all non-members are welcome to come in and try out the gym, get a tour, check us out. So that's why we call it open house. We actually got a theme. At the end of each month is the last closeout of the month. We have a theme. So this theme is brains and bronze.
Okay.
So jocks versus nerds. So
Okay.
members, you're encouraged to dress up as a jock or a nerd if you want. Brains or bronze, excuse me. Come in and participate with us. The staff normally dresses up. We'd like to dress up and have fun. So it's a good time. It's a lot of good energy that day.
Okay, so I walk in and I'm a new member. You know, I go through. I imagine you guys say we would go through the tour, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's my first time, and you know I'm out of shape. I haven't done this, and they finally pair me with you. They're like, "We have the perfect person for you." What does the first day with Corey look like?
Well, first, let me just welcome him in with like good energy. It's like, how you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? Nice to meet you. I'm Corey, as you can call me Coach C, whichever one you feel comfortable with. So, brother, what brought you into the gym first? Why are you here? What is the why, you know? And then once they explain it to me, it's like, okay, I understand that. Okay, if you doing that, you know, we got to first tell ourselves, I could be my best friend or my worst enemy. But at the end of the day, that choice is yours. So we're not going to totally take you off your diet, or we're not going to totally, eliminate some of the habits that you're doing. We're going to do it piece by piece. But this is what I ask of you. 2 things. 1, I need you to be patient with yourself. 2, I need you to leave room for yourself to be human, because I'm not having these high expectations of you yet. No, don't worry about that. Look, let's just get you in first, get this right, and the fitness is gonna come. The health's gonna come with it. So remember this, brother or sister. Where the mind goes, the body will follow. So you gotta tell yourself first, but it's up to me to help you convince yourself that, hey, I can come in the gym and do this. And no, I'm not gonna come in and live a crazy way. I don't need to get all sweaty and sore. You do it at your speed. Give you what you need.
Hey,
I feel like I can go get me a set in right now.
I'm telling you.
It's
That's
good
all it
gym,
is. That's all it is. It's true. It's about building a habit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's understanding that, slow motion is better than no motion.
That part,
you know what I mean?
yeah, for real.
It takes a level of commitment, which I understand. You know what I mean? And it could be scary for a lot of people. You know, they budget for it, they plan their days around it, and this is something new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is something that they're not used to doing. It's our job and our responsibility to make sure we make this make sense for them, right? And make it to where it gets looked at holistically and integrated into their life at their own pace.
Well, and life is so hectic for everybody anyway. I
Everybody.
think they forget to take care of themselves anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is really taking care of yourself. A lot of people think they don't have the time to come into the gym.
Facts.
Trust me, I can find you some time to come into the gym, whether
Yeah.
it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But 30 minutes is all you need. You don't need to be there all day. But a lot of people like to use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you come in and you catch a vibe here at EoS Fitness on St. Rose, you'll see that we are fun, we are family oriented, and it's a good time anytime you come in.
Yeah, and it's funny you mentioned that. You said the word I was thinking about, excuses. We're all human, right? So I imagine being at a gym, you guys probably hear that a lot. Again, we're all human.
Facts.
So like, I'm wondering, I'm gonna just throw something out there, like, what are you guys' responses is? Like, for example, if I wanted to come in for what you guys call closeout, but let's say I was babysitting my nephew that day, like, what happens? And I'm like, I can't come, Jason. I wanted to. I apologize.
Bring your nephew
but
with
like,
you. How old is
bring
your
your
nephew?
nephew.
We got a kids club. We bring your nephew with you. Kids club got a basketball court, man. Bring your kid with you. Kid will have fun too, you know. Nephew.
Okay,
have
so I
fun.
can't. How does kids club work exactly?
So anybody 2 to 12
Yeah,
years
you
old.
asking the perfect person, by the way.
Yeah.
You talking about
Yeah.
this is real life scenarios.
I mean, I'm
right now.
asking
You
because I
got,
imagine there's
you
people
got
out there
3
that probably
kids.
want to come, but they're like, I can't because I got, a little man, or I got the little one with me today. But like, knowing that definitely helps.
It is 2 to 12. You get 2 hours a day. At our location, we're open from 8 a.m. to noon. Closes at noon, opens back up at 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Closed on Sundays. But yeah, kids are welcome too, man. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I got 3 of them. They love EoS. My kids grew up in EoS.
So what about when they come in there, like, you know, you're talking personal training, like, oh no, I did personal training before. The last personal trainer, like, they did not give me the results I wanted. It was just a bad experience. I don't want to take that chance again.
I've had that happen to me personally.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
I've had that happen to me. There's good coaches, there's bad coaches. You know what I mean? But I've also been on bad vacations. That doesn't mean I'm never going to go on vacation again, too. You know what I mean? So
That's a very good
I'm just
point.
saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's bad experiences with people every day, but why would you let that dictate the rest of your future with what your results are going to have? You know what I mean? So it's like, it happens, you know? Like, life is crazy, you know? But that's part of the game. That's part of the consistency. That's part of the determination that it takes, and deciding what part of their life they're going to cut off. Is it the past or is it the future, right? The future of the results, or is it the past of here's what was before, and now I'm using my kids as not an excuse, but I'm using it as a motivator to now set a good example for them for the future too, right?
Yeah.
So it's all it is it's just taking and giving people perspective, I think, is the biggest thing.
Like what I like to like when I do hear stuff like that with my clients, students, I'll ask them, okay, I understand that, but what is your body saying though? Listen to your body. Okay, you had a bad experience, so you're about to stay unhealthy for the rest of your life. Do you know how to work out on your own? All right then, look, I don't know how to fly a plane, right? I'm not gonna try to hop into a Boeing and try to fly it on my own. You gotta go through proper training, and sometimes, yeah, you're gonna get a bad experience. Don't mean for you to cut it off for good, because hey, that might be over with for you. Yeah.
And so when I hear you mention results and just thinking about trainers, do you have to have a personal trainer to get results?
It's not saying have to, but I'll tell you right now, I'll give you an example of something that happened, right? I had somebody ask me about a restaurant, you know, and I think we were talking about this the other day, a restaurant on the other side of town. I gave him the cross streets, and I was like, I gave him the cross streets. I was like, here, go, you know, it's over here. They drove around for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours just trying to find this restaurant, right? All you had to do is just know the name of it and type it in, so you have a map and an actual game plan on how to get there.
Facts.
15 minutes. You know what I mean? So it's not about it's not about saying you have to have it, right? But I promise you, it'll save you a lot more time. And not only that, but you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor sooner.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get healthy now so I can enjoy this sooner. I can play with my kids sooner while they're young. While I can go on the vacation and walk the extra miles because I'm going somewhere like that requires that, right?
Right.
So the sooner we do it, the better, just to make this more sustainable and now create that habit for you to be longer lasting. You know?
Bro, some of the greatest didn't do it on their own. None of the greatest.
True.
Did it on their own.
No,
They
man.
went through training. They went somewhere
To the day they die.
They still
To
have
the day they
training.
die.
They still have
To the day
training.
they die.
Kobe, may he rest in peace. I'll be a student forever. I'll be a student forever, fam. Yes. You'll never master it. So
Okay.
yes,
so-
it is. You need a trainer.
I mean, like anything, you need instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put something together with no
Yeah.
instructions. So it's really like you want to put yourself together. You need some instructions a little bit.
Right. Do you need a trainer for life?
No.
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 But do you personally need one? Hell, I needed one. I definitely needed one to try to get. We ain't gonna talk about my physique. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there, right? But it's like, for real, it's like, dude, everyone in one point in their life, whatever you're trying to do, you need training.
Absolutely. And then when I think about training for you guys, like, I imagine that you guys have a wide range of people that comes into the gym. Like, do you have trainers for, like, if it's someone in high school playing sports versus if it's like what I like to consider more of a wiser client that's coming in? Do you guys have that?
We do. We got coaches that have been in this industry with the experience of 30 plus years as medical exercise specialists, senior fitness specialists, corrective exercise, strength and conditioning, weight loss, weight gain, mobility, flexibility, like all the little things that you don't realize that we need until it becomes a need, you know? So you chase around one of the kids and you're like, ooh, that hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I went
Trust
to go
me, I
try and
know.
run today and I didn't stretch.
Motion is lotion.
Motion is lotion.
Motion
That's
is lotion.
exactly it.
Yeah.
And we got to make sure that we move. And I think we have somebody for everybody.
Literally.
You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Literally.
We have that. It's just making sure that we can help people initiate that start and get them comfortable at the beginning, right? Our job is to teach you what to do so you don't need us later, right? If we can do that, we've done our job.
You tell us what's wrong with you, and you tell us your needs, we're going to put you with the right person that's going to help you out.
Facts, from all aspects.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, speaking of putting people with the right person, we actually have some rapid fire questions, and these are just some things that
Perfect.
people would come into the gym and say, and I want to
go.
see what your response is. Okay.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. So let's say the first person says, "I don't have enough time to, or I want to sign up, but I don't have enough time to come in." Your response is,
Here, take this link. Take your phone out real quick. Use this link. You can sign up online. That quick.
"That easy? You could just send me the link. I don't
I'll
even
send
have
you
to
the
come in."
link. Yes, you can sign up online.
I'll make sure we add that
Not-
down there as well too.
Not to mention, there's 24 hours in a day. The gym is open 24 hours.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
right.
I've had that too. You know,
24/7. We don't close.
Okay,
so
okay,
You come
so-
in anytime. There's always someone up front to greet you.
always.
Yeah. So
All right. Next one. I'm too out of shape to start. Corey.
Oh, brother, first we finna get you in that agua. Get the muscles fired up, get you going. Now, if you don't want to do agua, then we're gonna go to resistance bands training. But I won't have you doing anything with weights. It's gonna be strictly calisthenics at the beginning to train and condition your mind and your body that you're capable of doing such. And eventually your body's gonna demand more. And once you do that, it's all gas on the pedal. I mean, all foot on the, you know what I'm trying to say.
I got you. I
That
got
part.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. I want to come in, but everybody in the gym is gonna judge me.
Oh, you could be your best friend or your worst enemy. Look, look, come over here and talk to me real quick. Because if you need someone to fire you up, if you need someone to encourage you, hold your hand up, brother. I'm here to reach one, teach one. That's it. Yeah.
All right. I've tried the gym before and it didn't work.
I want to know first off what it was that you tried, and I want to know who it was that gave you the direction. You know what I mean? And it's not to try and point flaws out, but I just want to have you see the opportunity of here's where it could have gone wrong. Here's how we can make this better for you now, right? And not only that, but it's easy to find that, right? You could go Google up a program and try and figure it out. Problem is Google don't have eyes. You know what I mean? It can't watch you, so that's our job, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes down to that, I mean, all the movements and all this kind of stuff that they're doing, that's great. But if your body's not working, none of those movements are going to work either.
Especially
Right,
if you haven't
so-
worked some muscles in a long time.
Exactly,
right? Yeah.
exactly. So totally understand if you tried this before, that's perfectly fine. I'm here to make this a lot easier for you for the next time, right?
Yes,
Right,
and that's
'cause
time consuming.
most people who come in who aren't comfortable tend to end up on the cardio equipment, right? Okay. And who wants to come to the gym and do cardio all the time? You know what I'm saying? Most people who come to the gym and do cardio all the time, they end up paying for a membership they're not using.
Not easy.
Right? And I feel like our goal is to make you comfortable, to teach you some stuff in the gym. That way you keep coming back. So I feel like the more you know and the more comfortable you get, it keeps you coming back more.
Facts.
And then not only that, results, right? When you start seeing results, you're gonna start showing up too.
You get excited.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling in the world.
Yes.
That's it.
1000%.
All right, so I have another one. I want to sign my daughter up, but she runs track. She's in high school, and you guys don't have a track at this gym. How can she get results?
This also hits close. So my little brother's a track athlete, a college track athlete. You know what I mean? It doesn't just, running's a sport for a reason. You know what I mean? So that requires a lot more muscles than just one-dimensional movement, right? We got to train all aspects. So you become
We don't have a basketball court either.
Yeah.
We got basketball athletes in there training.
But you better believe we're going to make you a four-wall competitor.
Right.
You on every aspect of the game, we'll make sure that you're taken care of, and it's not just running. Not to mention the multiple different types of treadmills that we have to make that a possibility too.
Right.
To mimic
The
something.
Assault one?
Yeah. Assault bikes or assault treadmills. You got the free motion treadmills. You got ones with better impact for people with like plantar fasciitis, bad ankle
Good on your-
mobility, all
yeah,
that kind
good
of
on
stuff.
your joints.
Yeah, it's better on your joints. Like it depends on the person, but it'll get tailored depending on whoever's in front of us.
Okay.
You know.
All right, and the last one, I want to come in, but I'm too old to work out.
Never told. One of my favorite members, 86.
He's 87 years old, and
Michael.
every single day
Yes,
he
he's
comes
there
and
every day.
says hello. Every single day we sit and talk, and we get to see. He tells us about his workout. He tells us about everything that's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think, respectfully, the older we get, the more we need this also,
1000%.
right? There's a reason. I mean, my background was more medical based also, so that also kind of hits close to home because I've seen it. And you forget that it's hard just getting in and out of bed, in and out of the car, carrying your groceries in from the you know,
Carrying your kid.
carrying your kids, trying to play with your grandkids. Like there's
Right.
so much stuff. So that's the stuff we have to take a look at, right? The functionality of life, right? And that's what we're gonna step in to make sure that we make it easier.
So
Quality.
to answer that, you're never too old, young man. You're never too old.
You said that when you came in, you said you can't come in because you're too old, right?
Never
old.
too old.
Right. Why are you saying that to yourself? Hold your phone up. Hold your phone up. Hold it up. Right? That gets old. The microphone gets old. You become more experienced. So instead of you saying to yourself such negative words of "I'm too old," why not say, "No, man, I'm experienced enough. I can get it. I can go in here. No, man, I can go in here.
I'm built for this.
I'm built for this." Man, it's like, what are you telling yourself in the morning when you get out of the bed?
And I feel like this is something that you kind of resonate with, this story or that one specifically. I know you had kind of mentioned having a member like I would consider in our Ys, our seniors,
Yes.
but having one of those, more experienced members. How has that journey been for you? I mean, how's it been for them, honestly?
Oh man, it's well, he said he didn't mind. The brother was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Okay.
And I've never dealt with it before. I'm not licensed or nothing medically licensed for it. And so he came to EoS in demand. He was like, "Look, I'm going through a lot. I need you guys to hook me up with someone that specializes in water because I don't know nothing else. I can't work out on the field." And so when he came to me and started explaining it to me, yeah, I was like, "Okay, brother. Well, let's see what we can do. We're gonna get you in the water and let's see where it goes." Right? At first, like anything, it started off rough because he wasn't believing in it. He's like, "I've never done this before. I don't know. I'm still hurt." I'm like, "Well, brother, let's be patient." Like I said first, let's be patient with the body. This is a new journey. This is a new lifestyle for us. So it's never used all this muscle at one time. It's never caused good blood flow. The heart's never pumped like this. So let's just give it a second, right? He started off at 231. Now he's touching 210, 211. Better mobility. And I mean, it's a lot more to it, but he's way more mobile, faster, leaner, stronger. He's way more happier. Less painful. And so I don't want to get deep into it. I'd rather him explain it. But for the most part, fam, I really do believe that I'm serving my purpose with him because he started off heavy and now he's getting lighter by the time. So yeah, it's I think that's one of the biggest experience that I'm having so far.
Absolutely. And something I've known about you for a while because I've had the opportunity, Jason introduced us prior to this. One thing I realized about you is you definitely don't lack energy. And so when I think about training, like, what was it about training that made you so passionate about it?
I've been through a lot in my life, man. And so I know what pain feel like. I know what sorrow and stuff feel like. And so, I had a real childhood. And so, I don't know, being a trainer family, my family here, they said, "Corey, because I wanted to hoop. I really wanted to hoop. And that looked like that wasn't going to happen. So my family encouraged me to become a trainer. And I'm like, man, I want to be that. Like, I want to hoop. I want to catch no balls. Like, I want to be out there. But it's like, that's not your journey. So it is what it is. And so when I was in the Bay Area, I was doing a water workout. And this woman came to me and she was in need of help because she had a hip replacement. And so I didn't know what to do. I'm like, so we could try it out. But I'm like, I just do this to stay fit. And so, fam, after I finished working with her after 3 weeks, and she ended up walking better. At first, she was on a cane, and then just seeing her, like, just being really happy just to be free of a cane, to have mobility, to be able to go up and down stairs, to be able to get out of a car. I was like, oh wow, okay, that was a good thing, fam. And so I noticed other people started coming to me. I started working with them, and I'm doing this for free, fam. I'm just training, and I'm seeing that I'm making people feel good. And so due to what I've been through in my life, I like trying to help people feel happy, fam. And I know it's like you got to get paid for it, but I was doing this for free for a long time. And just the feeling of making people have hope again, because I know what it feels like to be down on yourself, to hate yourself, to give up on yourself. And yeah, fam, just to feel abandoned, bro. Just yeah, fam, to be able to help someone genuinely and be able to see them say, "Hey, I can get up off the couch again." I could go and walk again. Like I could walk again, fam. Like that's, you don't understand what that feels like, that not able to walk, not able to get up and grab something. And so, you know, I didn't have mother and father and didn't have grandparents. So whenever I can help my elders, fam, it really hits me in a way where it's like, I feel like I'm helping a piece of my mom and dad out, or just someone. And so, you know, it just feels good to help people, fam. Like, and they know they getting really good help. They're making a good investment, so, and they're gonna get a good return.
Absolutely. And Tony, I know that you're his fitness manager, so with his time being here, like, what have you seen from Corey that really helps him connect with people?
Man, I think, excuse me, he touched base on something when we were talking about happiness, you know what I mean? And life is crazy, you know? It's very sporadic. It's all over the place 24/7. What we call the whirlwind, you know, of life, right? But there's still certain things that have to get done. And I think no matter what, we always find a way, you know what I mean? And make sure that people do leave the building, leave an appointment, kind of being able to sit back and go, wow, that was cool, right? That was very unique.
I can't wait to come back.
I cannot wait to come back. So when we talk about how we're adding years to people's lives and adding life to people's years, right? And I think it's so inspiring, I think, not just for myself and Jason, but to be able to be around the community of not just people that are here as byproducts of what we've been able to support, right? But seeing us level up together as a team,
right?
You know? And Corey is a great example, being able to support his peers to level up, and him not being afraid to be able to say, what can I do better? You know, I think says a lot, right? That says a lot, and I think we all do that a lot, and that's and take that look in the mirror to say, okay, what is it that we can do to best support each other? What is it that we can do to make sure we best support the member experience, the members' results, right? But it starts with, I think, what we like to look at as our culture of the training and our team and what we bring with our energy and our vibe, right? So being alongside somebody like Corey, I mean, you really do become a product of your environment. You know what I mean? Good or bad, right? And I think when it's something that we get to consistently have that good energy, right, regardless of the day, we always take a step back. If something happens, cool. It's like, clean our hands real quick. It's all good. We come back to it. It's like it never happened. Let's reset, take a step back, make sure we don't leave until the job really gets finished, right? That doesn't just mean for ourselves, but, you know, when I was talking about creating a culture of obsessiveness, it's not just for us. This is for the people that walk into the door, right? And so the better we're able to do that, and doing it as a team with Corey, myself, and then Jason getting to do that with the membership sales team is like, it's infectious, you know what I mean? So
it's definitely infectious. Cool. He affects the members, the team, the staff. He's energy's very infectious.
So when I be telling some of the members, fam, and I tell all my students this when I first meet them, my goal for me is to first help you get back a peace of mind. That's so important to me. Listen to me. If you cannot get a peace of mind, how in the hell can you be healthy? How can you become healthy? And the body will never function properly until it has a certain amount of peace.
Right. Yeah. And it's up to us to check what we got going outside of in our personal lives and check it at the door and come in and give the members the support they need, and you know what I mean, and cater to the members, because, you know,
that's our duty.
We could be going through something, but our members are never gonna know we're going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
we're human too.
We're human too. We're there for the members. You know what I mean?
Stay the course, weather the storm, man.
Absolutely. And it's crazy when I'm listening to him talk about like all the different benefits and like how many different ways you affect the gym in a positive way. And then on top of that, you're like, oh yeah, and then we do water aerobics too. Like, how did you even get into that? Is that something that only you guys offer at St. Rose, or is that every location?
Just at St. Rose.
So that's a luxury you guys have. Okay, tell us about this.
Well, I mean, you know, it's outdoor calisthenics, or, you know, you call it H2O workouts. Just be creative. But I started this way back when, man, in Arizona, and I was just doing it with myself because I'm heavy into martial arts. I love martial arts. And so I'm watching a movie with Bruce Lee on it. And he's talking about, being in water and, becoming water, and I'm like, looking at it, and I'm like, what is he talking about, right? And so I ended up the next day, because, Arizona's really hot. I go to our pool, and I'm like, I just do a kick, and I'm like, whoa. I do it again. I'm like, I feel everything in my pelvic, in my core, in my hip, in my chest. I'm like, what in the world? So now I just start creating a regimen with myself, man. Boom, 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 just doing certain things. I did notice I got a lot faster. I did notice at that time I became stronger. I noticed when I was playing ball, I was more coordinated, had better balance, and I was more confident about myself because I had lungs. I used to love running. When I go do more time, I had a lot of energy, and I was like, okay, we got something here. But I couldn't gain weight. So I'm gonna tell y'all this, right?
We're working on that.
Dude,
We're working on
but look, if you're really, I tell everyone this, right? If you're someone like me and you're, doing agro-calisthenics, look, you may have to lay up off of it because it is a huge, huge calorie burner. Yes, it makes you stronger, but it's gonna really, really burn your weight. And so for me, time expanded. Like this is back in 2005, 6, and 7. When I was in Arizona. Brother, I didn't start introducing this until 2022.
Okay.
Right? And again, it just came, God, thank you. It came to me. I didn't go out promoting it. I didn't go on social media, nothing like that. Found someone saw me doing it. Never seen someone doing this type of movement in water. It was like, can you train me and show me? I was like, well, I'm not a trainer, but I can show you. And brother, it just led to now, me and him ended up meeting with each other at my cousin's Hall of Fame. And he was like, what is this water workout you talking about? I'm like, I can show you, but I can tell you when I come out here.
I was just about to say,
right?
The day he...
Bro, we sat down, right? And I gave him my word. I said, y'all, listen to me. I got something that's going to put us on the map. And what? Water workouts. What, swimming? Far from it. And so after that, I said, you give me 6 months.
They're probably like, we have an aqua class already. Like,
boom.
We talked about it.
I said, far from that, y'all. I said, you give me 6 months, I'm gonna have this place rocking and rolling. Came June, because I started November 20th. Came June of that summer, man. Hey, you got a trainer here named Corey that do water workouts? He's like, Corey, we got somebody else that want to do water workouts. Send them on in. Let's get it in. So, yeah, again, it's something that I know that can help a lot of people. I know it's different, but I tell them this. Don't run from it, run to it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for you not to do field work. We need to lift weights. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be diverse. Open your horizon. It's times where you're going to be really sick and you can't lift a weight. You might be injured. You might can't lift a weight. You might be in a really bad mood and don't feel like being around a lot of people. Go to the pool. Just walk in it. It's a huge stress reliever. So,
absolutely. So, especially since it's something you guys said that's only at St. Rose, right?
yes, sir.
Perfect.
We only got one Corey. Let's make that.
Don't worry,
only one Corey.
We're gonna make
There's
sure
only
we
one
put the
Corey.
link for y'all to sign up for memberships in our bio, so that way y'all can go to Corey and go get exactly that. We're gonna make sure everyone's here to be great today. Okay.
Yep. Which you can go online and actually sign up for a one-on-one course with Corey to actually see what we do. So we'll make sure that we include that too, for sure.
Even better. Now, my question to you guys, Jason and Sana, you said that you guys pretty much open St. Rose together. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm wondering, seeing that you guys have seen so many different members that's come through, have you seen anyone that has walked into the gym and you seen EoS truly change their life?
I wish I had like one finger on my hands
many.
accountable. I got, man,
We
it's
probably
crazy.
got a few stories, honestly.
There's so many, and I think that's for us.
why we do the job.
This is why we do this, right? On a day-to-day basis, we get to see, like, I'm blessed enough to be sitting next to all the coaches with their clients, doing the measurements, seeing the updates, seeing the progress made, seeing everything that is actually taking place over the course of the last 6 months, 9 months, year, month even, you know what I mean? And yeah, we have so many stories. A couple.
I mean, we got
that
the
are
one
pretty personal to us with people,
the young
so.
lady, she was like a teenager.
Yeah,
and her mom brought her in.
I think she was like 15 or 16 years old.
And she
young.
had a lot going on at school with friends. She was hanging with the wrong crowd. Mom brought her in. She got with a trainer. This actually, we were at another location. So it wasn't even at St. Rose. We was at another location together.
Okay.
And the mom came to us. She was about to go off to college. And before she left, the girl said she wanted to be a personal trainer after everything. And the mom thanked us and said the young lady wasn't getting in trouble no more. So that was one that really stuck with us because the mom was, I want to say, damn near crying.
Yeah.
And saying how her life changed. And that is what we're in the business for, is to change lives. You know what I mean? I think, you know, not only does it help us be better individuals, we want to make others better. You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely. As a fitness manager too, Antonio, what's more rewarding for you, watching someone's body change or their confidence change?
That's a good question.
No, I think the confidence change is the body changing is a byproduct of their confidence changing.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? And I think to me, the biggest part is seeing them make the decision at the beginning that they're actually going to do something about it, right? Because I think we've all had to make that decision at one point or another. So being the initiator for that, I think that's the best feeling in the world. You know, to be able to say, cool, I've now helped you make the decision. I didn't do it. I just helped you. I supported you to make sure that you were making the right decision and going the right direction. But from then on, confidence changed, right? And their body's gonna change as long as they keep the course. Consistency over time equals results. I preach it. I'll get it tatted on me, bro. It's like, it's one of those things that it's so true. And I think that also goes with bad habits too, though. You stick with a bad habit for a consistent amount of time, it's just gonna compound over time, and one thing leads to another. So as soon as we see the confidence change in the right direction, I tell people all the time, I just need to get in and start moving. Like you hear it all the time. Let me just start moving. I'm like, all right, that's fine, but moving in what direction?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna move closer towards your goals, or are you moving further away? Right. So I think it's I used to explain it, and I like using analogies when I talk to people, because obviously this is very foreign to people.
Right.
Fitness is very new to people, so I treat it like a bank account, right? You making health deposits, you making health withdrawals, right? And I think a lot of times we see a lot of people making health withdrawals, and they don't realize that every single decision makes a difference, you know? So as soon as we see one little decision that is a deposit, right? And then you see they're saving these up, right? It's a bank account, you know what I mean? Over time, before you know it, it's results.
Yeah.
Right? Now they're wearing different clothes because they can wear them again, right? They're wearing different colors because they can wear them again, right? Because they feel comfortable doing it, right? They're going to the beach and taking their, you know,
an old shirt you stop wearing.
yeah,
That's big.
I'm telling you, I had a member the other day that told me he went on a trip with his wife, and it was cool because he's been training with us, I think, probably about 6 months or so, maybe 7 months. And he told me, he's like, we went on vacation, we were at the beach. I was able to take my shirt off and I felt good. And he took pictures, right? Not to mention at the beginning of this, he came in like oversized hoodie and everything, just uncomfortable, like uncomfortable, right? And we were able to make that change for him, right? So, but don't get it twisted. We didn't do it. They did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? We didn't do. All we did is just make sure that they're supported in the
Give
right
them a
way.
good push.
Exactly.
And not only is it just us working out, I mean, we help with diet too. You know what I mean? So help with the diet. We need help with diet as well. So it's not eating habits, making sure you're eating enough. A lot of people don't even eat enough. They think they're eating 2 meals a day. They think that's enough. You know what I mean? So it's really just helping with all that. Just leading you in the right direction.
And not to mention, when you talk about confidence, though, I think it just comes from not just it's the confidence of knowing that they could go further than what they really think is possible for themselves. I used to do something with my new clients, and I mean, I'll demonstrate. Corey knows it, right? So I tell him, I'll be like, raise your hand as high as you can, right? Raise it as high as you can. Do me a favor. I need you to raise it as high as you physically can, right? You pushing? Perfect. Now do me a favor. Push just a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. That's what coaching does. That's what trainers are for, right? I told you put it as high as you can. Why? As soon as I said you give me more, like, you know what I'm talking? Like, it's crazy what coaching does. It's crazy what little bits of motivation. You always stop yourself short. There's no need of doing that, right? We just want to make sure that you can see what's really capable for yourself.
And you're someone who works firsthand with a lot of the clients. So can you think of a client where they had an accomplishment where you were more excited than they were?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
We hear it. We hear his celebration.
We know as soon as we hear him coming in.
It's one. I tell them first. You made a choice, and that's hard right there, right? You are stepping outside of your old habits and trying to create new ones, right? You choosing to do this on your own because you didn't know me first. You had to take the courage, the patience. So let's break it down real quick. All right, boom. You get out of the bed. You're feeling horrible. I need a trainer, but you're scared, and you're going at it with yourself. You're battling with yourself right now. You got to get yourself dressed, grab your belongings, get in the car or the vehicle, drive over to our gym. You got to deal with traffic, drive in the heat, then get out of the car, walk in the heat because we got a huge parking lot. Now you got to walk in the heat on that hot pavement, walk in here, fam. That takes a lot of decision making. Because at any given point in time, you be like, man, hell no, it's too hot, I'm gone. No, I can't do this, this is too far, it's too, whatever the excuse you want to make. But you make the courage to yourself, your body's be telling you, you need this. So when I break down to them at the very beginning, look, for you just coming in, we got to clap on that. You can still be at home.
Front door.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
We have restaurants in the parking lot. I've seen people park in front of the gym and walk to the fast food joint right in the same parking lot.
And then walk back to the car and go home. They meant to go to the gym.
Yeah, and I'm like,
they meant to go to the gym.
You got your running shoes on. You got why you got the burger?
Right.
Calling my name.
It was called right.
And they're not as tempting, okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's all a choice, though, fam. Like, so that's what I asked them, right? Okay, you say it's hard and it's difficult, it's impossible, whatever the case may be, right? Right. Okay. Are you gonna make a decision to try to go and rob a bank or something? Because that's a choice, right? Right. So we got to start putting in perspective. Then it's a choice, right? Right. Choose not to keep eating the same way. Mm-hmm. Choose to stop poisoning yourself. Choose to come to the gym. Choose to come in once a week and start from there. But it's all starts with a choice. So it's not. There really isn't an excuse unless you're like something medically wrong with you. Life crisis, things like that. But if you really want to do this, then make the choice. Take the initiative. Take that one step. That's all.
And once you come in, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's downhill after that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then before we close it out, I know that you guys mentioned, you said that you had closeout. Is that something that's coming up? Because this is something like once we release, I want to make sure that the people are coming in and supporting you guys.
Open house, August 27th. Don't miss it. St. Rose and Amigo. Dress up if you want to dress up.
You said it's brains and bronze?
Brains versus bronze.
Brains versus bronze, okay.
Yeah, so if you want to
And not to mention, not to cut you off, and I love that you said to come and support us. It's not for that. We want to support
Absolutely.
them, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to support you. We're trying to support all the people walking through the door, right? I love it when people come in and talk to us and just give us an opportunity to just educate them on possibilities for their future and their body and their mental well-being, everything, right?
Right.
We want to make sure that I think more so we are creating an opportunity for them so we can help them.
Well, like he opened up the show, we want to create loyal, lifelong fans and exercise practitioners. That's the goal. And I know if you come to our gym, you're going to want to come back because it's fun and catch a vibe. And like you said, we like to help people.
Mm-hmm. So for someone that's watching this right now, what do they do next? Do they wait to open house, or like, can I come try it out until then, or like, what do I need to do? Just call you guys?
I would come in, especially if you haven't been there before. We'd love to give you a tour of the facility and show off our gym. I love to show my gym off. So we'll definitely give you a tour. And then if you've never been there before, we could definitely give you a pass to try out the gym. And we'll show you promotions if we're running a promotion that day. But come on in. I mean, even on open house, you want to come in and check out the gym and try it out for free, come on in. Bring a friend with you. Bring a family member.
Open house is a fun day.
It's open.
It's a fun day where we get to take a break from meetings and this and that, and genuinely just support people.
Right. Dress up, have fun.
Yeah, have fun. and we get to initiate a lot of change in people's lives that day. It's
We
a
decorate
lot
the
of fun.
gym. I mean,
Yeah, we
we'll
decorate
decorate the
it up.
gym. So
And I know that
feels
open
different.
house you guys keep mentioning for new members. If I have a membership and I'm interested in personal training, could I still come see you on open house as well?
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. All we do, I mean, we run promotions for open house specific too, but I think a lot of when it comes to people for training, it comes down to meeting the staff so you can see what it is that we really offer and what we're able to do. I think a lot of people don't know. They have their notion of what they think that is and what training is. They have no idea until they actually meet us and sit down and do a real consultation with us to show you here's what we're able to do. Tell us what you need support with. That's what we got your back with, right?
our goal is to fit your budget when it comes to that, right? We're not here to.
No, we
rob
tailor
anybody,
programs. Yeah, we're going to tailor a program depending on who's in front of us for a membership, for a training program,
Right.
whether it's kids club, whether it's whatever. Whoever's
Right.
in front of us based off of your schedule, your budget, your life, you know
Right.
what I mean? Like, this is about you. This is nowhere near about us. We're just here to help you piece the puzzles together. You know, we're collecting the dots so we can connect the dots. That's the way I like to say.
It's affordable. I mean, EoS makes it affordable for people, especially in this day and age. It's affordable.
And then I want to give you 30 seconds, Corey. So if someone comes in on open house and they see this video, and you know, a lot of people are gonna want to come see Corey after this video. But if they see this and they come in and they hit the front desk and they're like, "All right, I want to train with Corey," you know, give the people 30 seconds. Let them know what comes next. What are they gonna experience with their first day with you?
Oh man, experience of a lifetime, man. The main thing is going to be really good, genuine energy. You're going to see that I really do care. It just really gives you hope, fam. Like when you coming in, I want you to know that you're around people that's not after your money, not trying to drain your pockets. No, we really trying to get your heart stronger. We're really trying to get your mental right, so you go out here confident in Vegas and, you know, feeling yourself ready to get down and get down, right? But you need someone to you gotta have some humility about yourself, man. And so, yeah, the main thing is like, look, I know you're afraid, y'all, and I know you know this is something new for you. But if you really want to learn, it's like, fam, come talk to someone that's gonna not look at you no type of way. Everyone got their issues going on, so no one's not better than no one. I'm just here to educate. Reach one, teach one. But y'all got to make the first step to come in. We trying to win.
Be great or be great.
Be great or be great.
Hey, man, you know why we're here.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Jason, same thing. I want you to look into this camera and let the people know somebody's watching right now and they want to come in for open house. What do they need to do next?
Come in. I mean, we'll have someone there from 8 a.m. On the 27th, from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Come in ready to work out if you want to work out. But you're going to get a tour. You'll get the grand tour from myself or any one of my staff members. We'll show off the gym because that's what we like to do, show the gym off, show you all our amenities, and then show you a sign-up promotion we got going that day. You don't have to sign up, but we if you don't leave with a membership, you'll leave with a pass to at least try out the gym. So you're going to leave with something. We're going to make sure somebody's going to leave with something because we want to encourage you to come in and work out. So I'm going to give you a membership or a pass. Either one, you're going to leave with something.
Absolutely. And that's beyond the gym for you. At the end of the day, we want to be able to bring in more members, more trainers, more people that can explain their journey and just the obstacles and the opportunities that they've been able to get through from St. Rose. And so at the end of the day, you guys know we got two options over here. That's Be Great or Be Great. And of course, this is Beyond the Gym presented to you by EoS Fitness St. Rose. And we will see you guys soon.
Can I say one thing?
Absolutely. Let us know. Let us know.
We appreciate you for having us, my man.
We appreciate you more than anything.
You know what I'm saying? Thank
Be
you for
great or
having
be
us.
great. That's the only
Peace
option.
and love.
Absolutely. You
Always.
know, I told myself immediately when I was building a podcast network, I'm like, we got to get a gym in here. And I cannot think about even considering another gym before EoS Fitness. And it truly is like family.
Yep.
You know, so the moment I picked up the phone and told Jason, he's like, man, come see me. I went to see him. He brings Corey over. I call in Sonny, and Sonny's like, I'm all in. Let us know what you need. And so, like, it just felt right from the jump. So I appreciate you guys,
Yes, sir.
too.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Peace and
Absolutely.
love. That's love.
And we will see you guys on next episode of Beyond the Gym. You guys keep it safe out there.
Yes, sir.